Alright guys, I have my whole sheet here for the One Sheet Wonder. I colored everything I can see. I'm sure there's some little part I missed. I decided to leave the background white because I want the contrast. And then I just kind of thought, what kind of cards do I want? And I made it all fit with the layouts I want. And there are 12. I'm gonna make my paper go this way. And here's why. Underneath here, I'm gonna cut this circle off, right? And it'll be that. After I cut the yellow, then I'm going to cut the green line and then the pink lines. And then I'll finish cutting out all the little extra parts and I'll make the cards. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut them all out and label them. But the template really helps you figure that out too. Cut my first strip off. It's these yellow lines. And to do that, this is at 8 inches, right? 8 inches from this corner. So if I make this corner up here go to 8, it works. I can cut it. So there it is. I'm going to cut. I like to keep this down here, so that's why I brought it back. Look at that. Beautiful. Even the back of this paper is cool looking. First I'm going to do the top part, 9 1/4. It's easier because that's how I measured. So 9 1/4. I'm going to cut that part off. And if this says 9 1/4, it means this length is 9 1/4 and it works. Look at that. Won't that be pretty on a card? Just that little corner. So that's L. So I'm getting my sticky L out. And I'm going to mark it so then I know that this is card L. So now I know forever. Okay. Then I need to cut off at 4 inches. So when I put this at 4, I'm going to get my 4-inch part. Now, and this one is card G and H. It's kind of both because I'm going to cut out the inside with my circle dilator. So this die right here, I'm going to place here and cut that up. So you'll see what happens when I do it later. Okay, so there's that. And that's G. So I have those two labeled. My sticky's not sticking. Then this is card C. So later I'm going to cut this one also on a diagonal, split it apart and make one of those folded up ones, or split cards background. So right now I already have 4 cards ready, 1 strip. So back to my paper. There it is. This one will be a little trickier. So from the top side I'm going to cut in 1.5 inches. Or I'm going to put this at 10.5. So if you look at that, that says 10.5 way over there. You can't even tell. 10.5. And then this will be a 1-inch strip that comes off. But I can't cut it all the way through. I need to cut it down 5.5. And if you look at Stampin' Up, this ruler can tell you where 5.5 is. So I can line it up right there. The white should help a little. 5.5. From the top, and I can cut down and I have the right part I need. Now I can cut 4 inches over for the bottom part, but I have to start where that little cut is. So I'm just going to go up to where it says the paper helps me see with all this color, but I need to go up to where it says 1.5. And that will be where that line is. So if I have this side at 4 and this side at 1.5, voila, ta-da! Now this part I need to cut straight down at 5 and a, whoops, I want to wait. No, it doesn't matter. 5.5. So here's 5.5 over here. And I need to go down 3 inches. So again, I can't see a darn thing here. I need to know where 3 inches is. And then I can cut from this 3-inch line I made all the way across. So 3 inches all the way across. Should be good. Now this should be J and this will be K. This one up here is I. I have 2 strips. The shorter one is in the middle and I need to cut at 4 inches. So I can kind of pick, you know, what I want my 4 inches to be. So I'm going to make this part the 4 inches. I think that guy will fit on there. Yep. So this will be my B. Just a 4x4 square. And then this one is going to cut up into 4 panels of 1.5 inches or 1.25 inches each. Well, actually, I'm going to wait to cut that because I'll lose all the pieces. And then this is my final set of cards, and I need to cut it 5.25. That'll be my big A. And then I'm going to cut, this part is going to cut this direction. And I think I'm going to cut it this way. And I'm going to cut it at 2 3/4. So I have a little strip and that. And this one is D. And this one was E. Okay, so now I have all my parts, and now I'm going to make the cards. I'm going to play around.